Hi Sagittarius, welcome. It's Angela here with your Heart Wisdom reading for the week beginning 11th of January 2021. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're well. It's a general reading, so it may not resonate, but I hope at least it gives you food for thought. And if you would like a private reading with me, the link to my booking system is below the video. So Sagittarius, what might you be finding challenging this week, and how can we help you overcome that challenge? And what message can we bring for your highest good for the week beginning 11th of January 2021. Okay, so you've got air, freedom, adventure from the bottom of the deck, sanctuary. So a lot of blue here, Sagittarius, and yes, these two cards are very strongly linked, which I'll come back to, but you've got air in the challenge position. Freedom is linked to that challenge. Adventure is the answer or the solution, and the underlying energy for the week is sanctuary. So what might you be finding challenging, Sagittarius, as regards air, and how is that linked to freedom for you? And air speaks to me of the mental realm of thoughts, ideas, thinking, being rational and logical, and can also be about calculating as well. And being linked to freedom here, it's almost as if you're somehow getting trapped in your mind, getting caught up in your thoughts and going round in circles in some way. So is there something that you're wanting to do, Sagittarius, and for some reason you're overthinking it and it's making you feel restricted? And the freedom cards in this position, with it being linked to the challenge, somehow it's limiting your freedom and yes, making you feel stuck or trapped in some way. And the answer, being adventure, speaks of you needing to do something out of your comfort zone, to do something adventurous. And yes, I know we're all living with the restrictions of the virus at the moment, and particularly here in the UK, we've just gone into another lockdown. So, it's not necessarily speaking about going on an adventure physically. No, it can be mentally or emotionally having an adventure. And as I said, in terms of stepping out of your comfort zone, so doing something that's perhaps out of character for you. And hopefully you will know what that means for you, Sagittarius, because it's a general reading. It's going to mean different things to different people. But I'm really struck by the amount of blue, as I said earlier, and these two cards here, which are very strongly linked, and as you will see, the images are quite similar. By the way, I recommend you pause the video and look at the images on the cards. Check you're in HD setting if you do that, and you'll see them more clearly. There could be personal messages here for you, and as you look at the images, just tune into your intuition and see if they speak to you. And yes, when I look at this card, I see clouds above an ocean, and similarly with the sanctuary card as well. And it feels very expansive and empty. And freedom, yes, that's what the card is all about. It's about you feeling free. And because it's in this position, there's some restriction that you're feeling at the moment. And the underlying energy for the week is sanctuary. And sanctuary speaks of having a quiet space, going within, practicing meditation perhaps. And I think I'm pretty sure that's come up for you earlier in the month, Sagittarius. And if I haven't already said so, please do check out the monthly for January, because that will give you the overall energy for January. And it may give you some more clarity on this. It may not, because general readings aren't always linked, and they're not always specific to you, as I'm sure you appreciate. But generally, there's a feeling of you needing to go within and to have quiet time with yourself, so you can connect into your feelings and your intuition, and perhaps not so much be in your thoughts. Yes, you can figure things out logically and rationally, and you are naturally intelligent, Sagittarius, and you relish the collection of knowledge and information and education as well, which is wonderful because you share that with others and help help people generally in that way. And that's a wonderful quality to have. So yes, you can generally figure things out, but what this is saying to me at the moment is that you're struggling with that in some way. So as I said, you might be having circular thinking going round and round in your mind. So just for this week, stepping away from that, so coming out of your mind and more into your intuition and listening to your intuition, having some quiet time alone to do that, and just allowing your thoughts to flow by as you would clouds in the sky. And I'm struck by the images of the clouds in what they look like clouds. They're not actually clouds. These are actually images of stained glass, actually. And if you want to know more about my cards, there's information on my website, heartwisdom.uk. Yes, so yes, allowing thoughts to flow by like clouds in the sky. I'm getting a real feeling of mellowness and peace and relaxation, and that's what you're going to feel, Sagittarius. It's coming across as particularly mellow this week, and you might think, well, that doesn't really resonate with adventure, but you're going to be adventurous in some way. You're stepping out of your character and doing something out of your comfort zone. And it's going to contribute to this feeling of peace and tranquility and freedom from whatever restriction you've been feeling. And yes, I'm conscious that, as I spoke before, we are living with restrictions, and it's important that we comply with those for the benefit of everyone. But that's not what this is speaking of. This is some personal restriction that you've been experiencing. And it may well just be, something to do with your thinking. So it's not necessarily in reality. And yes, I hope you know what that means for you, Sagittarius. I wish you well with this, and I hope you can take some sanctuary, some time out to be with yourself and allow your thoughts to flow by. I hope that resonates, and I look forward to seeing you for the next weekly reading. Until then, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.